we talked about how much better you got since Tank. Do you think he wins this fight with Frank Martin?
I think so. I think it's gonna be a really interesting fight. You know, they both, Frank Martin's a damn good fighter himself. You know, I think their styles are pretty similar, but I think Tank's experience might take over a bit more in that fight. You know, he's been on these big stages, against these bigger fighters, a bit more.
I know that played a role in your fight.
Yeah.
That was your first time on that stage, not for him, right?
Yeah. So so those little things, that all take apart when, whenever you take those big risks, and get in these big fights. So I mean, I still think it's gonna be a really exciting fight. I think it's gonna be a chess match, in the first couple rounds. But ultimately, I think Tank's gonna walk away, with his hand raised.
You did have success with him though, to the point where Floyd was like, "Hey, we gotta pick it up." And what do you have to do to have success against Tank? Is there anything you can share, or you want to keep it to yourself?
Nah, not even necessarily keeping it to myself. It's just styles make fights.
Not everyone's a 6 foot 140 pounder.
yeah, 6 foot making 140. So I knew I could try to keep him on the outside of my punches. I knew with that fight, fighting on the inside or keeping him out was my best way of coming out victorious. And I tried as long as I could, but the fight happened how it did, and we still we gave fans a really exciting fight, and I'm very proud of my performance, and I give him his props and respects with that fight every time it's brought up.